the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. But I've been blasting life for so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But I ain't never crossed a man who didn't deserve it, but treated like a punk, you know that's unheard of. You better watch where you're talking, where you're walking, and you and your homies might be lying at you. We've been spending most our lives living in the gangster's paradise. I've been spending most our lives living in the gangster's paradise. I've been spending most our lives living in the gangster's paradise. Been spending most our lives living in the gangster's paradise. Tell me, who are we, so blind to see that the ones we hurt are you and me? Tell me, who are we, so blind to see that the ones we hurt are you and me? Been spending most our lives living in the gangster's paradise. I've been spending most our lives living in the gangster's paradise.
How's it going, folks? This is Wayne Hart, back with another lesson and something a little bit different today. We've got Gangsta's Paradise by Coolio. Not really known to be playing on an acoustic guitar, I know that. But if you want to go and check them out, there's some great sort of cover versions on this song, and there's one by the Paradise-Acoustic weekend. If you want to go and check that out, a couple of guys playing this. So I've sort of done this lesson in the same key that those guys sing it. I've sort of simplified the chords as well into sort of really easy open chords, so I think it works really well, you know, as a solo artist. Or it is in a different, slightly different key than the original. I think, you know, Coolio would sing it, you know, with a capo on the 3rd fret rather than the 2nd fret, but it's really easy to play. You're going to need 4 chords literally all the way through the song. So without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so this song is in standard tuning, but as I mentioned a little bit earlier on, for this particular version you're going to want the capo on the 2nd fret. If you want to sing it in the same key as the original song, I think that would just be a case of moving the capo up to the 3rd fret, okay? And you just play the same chords. So there's only 4 chords that you need for this. It is the same chord progression all the way through the song, so I'll show you a few tricks and a few dynamics I can, you know, obviously make the song a little bit more interesting. So your first chord is a C chord. Then we're going to go to an A minor. We're going to do a B7. And then we're going to do an E minor. And quick change into an E minor 7. So if you're doing an E minor, all that would take, if you're doing it with fingers 1 and 2, you just take your 2nd finger off, okay? So we just have 1 finger on the A string 2nd fret relative to the capo. So we've got C, A minor, B7, E minor 7. Okay, now that chord progression will pretty much go all the way through the song. So first of all, I'll just show you a strumming pattern to use on those chords. So I tend to use a down, 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 or 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 down. So down, 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 or
Spending most our lives living in the gangster's paradise. Been spending most our lives living in the gangster's paradise.
Okay, so like I say, really simple. Those 4 chords or 5 chords, including the E minor 7 at the end, with that sort of little embellishment there. So the only other part, I think, to make the song a little bit more interesting, we've got that little breakdown part, you know. Tell me, who are we, so blind to see that the ones we hurt are you? Now I think that bit, just to make it sound a little bit more interesting, I actually do that bit, break it down and do it with palm muting, so that just entails using that part of your palm, lightly pressing on the strings, so we just dampen the sound of the chords. I think it works really well, just, you know, on that breakdown. Tell me, who are we, so blind to see that the ones we hurt are you and me? Been spending most our lives living in the gangster's paradise. Been spending most our lives living in the gangster's paradise. And that is pretty much all you're going to need. So thanks very much for watching. Hope you all dug that. Like I said, something a little bit different, but I am really broad church. If you are a regular to my channel, you've probably gathered that by now. Huge Oasis fan, but you know, do everything far in between, you know, 50s to modern day, so it can be anything as obscure as this. But like I say, there are some absolutely amazing versions of this if you want to go and check them out, sort of acoustically. So I thought I'd do a little easy tutorial for this one, so I hope you all dug it. If you got any requests for anything else, you know, 50s to modern day, like I say, I'm quite a broad church. You could either comment in the post below, or a good way to reach me these days is on social media. So I'm Wayne R Guitar on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and now also TikTok. Believe it or not, I am going to try and get down with the kids, just sort of post the odd video up here and there, but you're not going to catch me doing any stupid dances. I will point that out. But that way, if you do follow me on any of those platforms, which I'd really appreciate it if you did, you can find me a personal message over requesting a song. You just got to respect, I do get quite a lot, so I have to hemp them a little bit. But please don't let that put you off. Please do keep your messages coming. That's what keeps this channel going. Thanks everyone who's subscribed. I really, really appreciate it. If you are already subscribed, a further way you could help me out is hitting the little notification bell that's somewhere down there, so you get notified every time I post a video up and you can keep up to date. Another thing, word of mouth is a powerful thing, so please spread the word. Tell your friends, tell your work colleagues, anyone you know who plays a guitar, you could point them in my direction. You know, I'd really, really appreciate that. So that just leaves me to say have a great morning, day, night, whenever it is you're watching, and I'll catch you all for lesson very soon. Take care.